Oh yeah, we out here for real, son. In the bacon blazing sun. This is Banana, back again with another video. So today I want to speak about why we should really cherish and value our health, bro. So these past actually two things. So I kind of want to make this a life update slash health update slash appreciating the body and the mind and spirit. Anyway, so I came back from Baltimore a couple days ago, right? At this business trip in Baltimore, Maryland, right? Beautiful, bro. Beautiful experience. So I was basically with like I was saying, like, the lady who like introduced me into like the industry. I was meeting her team, and I was meeting like the larger team, right? And it's like I never seen such. I feel like that's what America was like visualized as, because I saw like old, young, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Jew, Hindu, Sikh, Christian, like college grad, non-college grad, immigrant, born in the US, like all these different like business owners and business leaders, and seeing the diversity of it. I'm like, hey yo, if they could do it and they came here not even speaking a grain of English, not even having a dollar to their name, and they still succeeded in business, I have no excuse. But it was definitely beautiful. I was there for like 3 days. We stayed in like the Marriott. So like I was the first one to come on the first day. And then I got to like introduce the rest of my teammates. And then on the 3 days after that, we had the business kind of like conventions that we had to go to. And it was definitely like super inspiring. Like it was cool, like before the event even started, just hanging out with my teammates and my friends was like beautiful. But then after that, going to like the actual convention and seeing like thousands of people in the same industry, it was like, whoa, this is like profound. It's really like dope. I could legit speak about that for like weeks or like months probably, because it was that profound. I definitely did like concentrate a lot of the energy. Like I took like a ton of notes, took a ton of pictures, and now I'm still in the process of just trying to like reflect and like look at it, because it was so much that it's kind of like you have to look back on it, because a lot of times I feel like we experience profound things in life, but we don't really like document it, and we don't really share it, which kind of like takes away from it a bit. But I was using the analogy. I kind of want to distill the energy, because you know, like with essential oils, they take from like thousands of, you see it? They take from like thousands on thousands of like flowers and whatever, and then like did you see it? Yeah, they take from like thousands of flowers, and then they kind of distill it into like a jar that you can sniff for the rest of your life. That's kind of what I want to do with that event, and that's what I kind of been doing, you know, just like looking at my notes, looking at the talks, and it's been very uplifting. The last day in which I had to come to Philly, I actually want to share that experience too, because that was pretty interesting. So I was in like Baltimore, Maryland, right? And then my bus to Philly I was supposed to get at the bus station, the Peter Pan bus, at 9, and I was supposed to get to Philly at 11 p.m. And this was the 16th, I believe. 15th, the 15th, the night. So my bus, it kind of was running. The first bus I had was kind of running late, and then the second one I called, I was like, hey yo, does this bus lead to like Baltimore like train station or whatever the heck I said? And then she's like, okay, I want to get you to a stop that's closer to it, so you could get to your stop quicker. I'm like, all right, bless, that's like love. And then she like let me on for free, because clearly she saw I was like lost as heck, so she let me on for free. And then once I got to like another bus station, the time for that bus to get to like the Peter Pan bus at the Great Lake County station, it would have been too long, and it was like 8:50. And my bus was leaving at 9. I'm like, fuck. So then I saw this like cop car. I'm like, hey yo, why don't I just ask the cop? And she's like, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. That's why I'm not the smartest thing. Oh, yo, like, a cop's job is literally to help me. You feel me? That's like literally their job. So I went up to him, I'm like, yeah, bro, like I'm running late for like my my bus. Could you just please like drive me over there? It's like only 10 minutes. She's like, all right, cool, I got you. So I got in. It was interesting. It was my first time being in like the front of like a cop car. They have this like, it's funny, they have this kind of like computer, and it's like, you know how they be saying doing text and drive, right? They literally be on their laptop and driving. The fuck, like, but it was cool. Like I was trying to like make a little small talk with him, but I guess like police officers, they're made to like be a lot more serious and a lot more just not talking and stuff. So I kind of like stayed to myself for the rest of it. And then I got to the stop, and then I asked this like, I went inside. I'm like, yo, has the Peter Pan bus come? She's like, oh no, this is Greyhound. I'm not sure. You got to ask someone else. I'm like, okay. Went outside, I asked this other lady, I'm okay, have you seen like the Peter Pan bus? She's like, oh, no, I've like been here for like 30-20 minutes, none of that came. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm staying, right? And then I'm like looking and I see the Peter Pan bus come right now. Hey, I'm all excited. It's actually funny because it's actually my story. If you follow me on Instagram, I have this Baltimore highlight where you can see the exact moment I'm talking about. It was funny as heck. Like the experience of like me like seeing the bus and the bus going away. Anyway, I saw the bus and I thought it was coming towards me, and then it passed me. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I went back inside. I'm like, hey, it just left, and then she's like, oh yeah, the Peter Pan buses, they come from the other side of the building. I'm like, oh. Good to know now, after my bus left. So then I'm like, all right, I was deranged. So I'm like, all right, let me meditate. Because I was kind of like lost, right? So I'm like, I meditate for like a good 30 minutes, charge my phone, and then I had to catch this other bus, this thing called the Flex bus or the Flex bus. I called that. It didn't show up. I'm like, fuck. So then I had to catch this other bus to this, like, it was just like there was this Royal Motors, and I was waiting for like an hour in the parking lot. And then that didn't show up. I'm like, fuck. So I ended up getting home to Philly around like 5 a.m. And I was supposed to get there at like 11 p.m. So basically like the entire morning, nighttime, I was just like deranged, lost it on my mind, just trying to find a bus. And then I got to like this mega bus in like White Marsh, Maryland. And I kind of had like no money for it, but he still like let me on. Cause I'm like, hey, bro, like, I gotta get back to Philly. I'm sorry, I don't have the money. I'll do anything. He's like, okay, cool. I'll let you on. So then he let me on. I got to Philly. And yeah, that was a beautiful experience regardless. Because while that was happening, I was listening to this audio by Q, like one of the like I actually got to talk to us. I had to speak to Q, like one of the like the leaders in my industry. It's her. I got to speak to her in real life, and then I got to listen to her audio speaking about her life, and it was so trippy. I'm like, yo, I just literally saw you. I just like was speaking to her. Now I'm like listening to her on this audio, but that was profound. It was just, like such an uplifting experience. I'm excited to be around more business-minded people. You know what I mean? Because even if they are making like a zillion figures, even if they don't have like 1,000 employees, the fact that they're business-minded and business-focused, I definitely need a lot more people like that in my circle. And it's funny because it kind of reminded me of like Woodstock, but like business. You feel me? The whole like dietary thing. Like I was like probably like one of the handful of people there who was like fruit, like even vegan based, which it was fine though. Like even my teammates, like I kind of had to like, they like ate at restaurants. I kind of had to just say like the like small vegan options, like the fries here and there, but it's not gonna like kill me. And I know like once I have more cash flow coming in, I'm just gonna like order, like I'm just gonna have like a ton of fruit with me, like no matter where I'm at. But the fact I was in like a different state, in a whole different environment, and it's like I was in that group environment, I kind of had to like go along. So that was cool, but it was definitely profound getting to see like all my teammates, because like I've kind of seen them for like a year plus now. Well, no, like even like no 6 months, but actually getting to physically meet them, the pinnacle, man. The amount of love and the conversations people was having, I'm like, y'all deep as fuck. Like, damn. Like, the conversations we having is like, y'all different. Like, y'all on like a different level different. Like, the type of conversation you would have, bro, is like literally like, and the type of synchronicities that happen, bro, it was very profound. But, yeah, I definitely wanted to share my experience in Baltimore, definitely. But then, like, after that, like, what's the day? Today is what's the day? The 21st? So on the 19th at nighttime, right? I kind of felt like a bit off and like a bit sick. I had like spaghetti. No, what did I have? I had like rice, and then after that, like bananas or something. Like it's something like simple, you know. But I was feeling like a bit off, right? And then like the next morning, bro, like yesterday morning, I was gone. Like in my head was hurting. I felt sick, and I was so confused because I don't get headaches. I don't get sick. Like that's not even like in my vocabulary. So the fact that like I was even experiencing those type of stuff, I'm like, what is even? Am I dying? Like what the fuck is like what is headache? Like what the fuck is a headache? I don't even know what that shit is. But yeah, yesterday I was basically like laying down the entire day. Like I was just like lay down, get up, pee, lay down, get up, pee. And then in the afternoon, I had some watermelon and like mangoes yesterday. And then even in like the afternoon, I was like vomited up the mangoes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? I was just like, even now I'm still fucking confused. I'm like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, that was, and it really made me realize like we really have to appreciate our health, and we really have to appreciate our value. I feel like people who have always been like more or less healthy, I feel like we could sometimes forget, or sometimes our like reasoning isn't as deep. I realize people who got on this like fruit lifestyle for like the health aspect, they're adamant about it, bro, because it literally like, saved their life. Me, I never really had crazy health issues ever. I mean, when I was young, I got sick here and there. I did. But after that, since I went vegan, I never really had anything like dramatic, like life or death type of like situation. So like when I do experience like even a mild headache, it's like, what is happening? But Yeah, that was very crazy, and it really made me realize like why I'm so adamant about is not health and just in fruit, but like exercise, being in nature, earthing, uplifting people, like cold showers, like just any healing vibration, anything that is uplifting to the senses that helps you be better. I promote and do. Yo, I'm sweating like a madman. Like my back is like soaked. Hell. But anything that has to be like a better person, I'm definitely with. And this morning I still had a headache, but I realized like literally speaking helps clear my energy. Like I was just like me and my friend, we would be sitting like literally like half an hour voice recording. I was like we'd be going mad, but we were sitting half an hour of voice recordings, and me like responding to her. I'm like, hey yo, I actually feel kind of good now. I don't. My head doesn't really hurt as much, and I feel like fairly well. And I'm like, oh shit, I just got to talk. I made me feel like talking is like chronically talking like releases like probably the most energy I've heard. The yogis say, and that could be a good or a bad thing, but now I feel like it's really a good thing. Just like releasing as much as I can through my voice as well, because if it can't release in like one aspect, they were releasing like a other aspect. You feel me? But I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm planning to go to like Arnold's Way later. There's like this event happening. If you're in like the Pennsylvania area or in the Philly area, definitely check out Arnold's Way. It's in Lansdale. He has this like raw vegan restaurant around there. So my friend Chelsea invited me, so I'm gonna head to that later on. I gotta start. So I was telling my friends I kind of want to be a coin, right? And if you to flip me, I might need to land on two heads, either my business or coding. Like my whole day should be going towards those energies, either covertly or overtly. Like you feel me? So like both coding and my business, and also I gotta start applying for like more jobs in the meantime. You know, to like fund my studies and to fund my business as well. It's like I'm playing chess with my life. It's like even when I get my next job is only to get like the next, you feel me, or the next. So anyway, I'm very excited because I'm just going to keep applying for like online jobs. Because the issue, I'm not even sure if I told you all this, but I was working with this company called Nest, and it was at home, and they fired me in March, right? And then they say, oh, file for unemployment, and I was doing that, but I'm realizing like that's not like real. Like it's like it takes too much fucking time and it takes too much energy. So I'm just going to like look for a new job. Woodstock is in 91 days. Woodstock is in 91 days. So like majority of it, like legit, my first check just probably will go towards Woodstock on God. But definitely gotta save up for Woodstock happening. Definitely gotta start buying more fruit, of course. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel like I may like, I know it's getting warmer. Like it's like this has been the hottest day yet. I know it's getting warmer, but I feel like I'll be out less because I feel like this is really the time I really got to focus on my goals, bro. Because like knowing that if people are not helping me, like giving me energy towards my goals or directly helping me with my goals, like that's an L. You feel me? That's a huge L. Because I got like so much stuff I want to do, like both fixing my car, both moving, both getting a job in coding, both with my business and selling products. Like there's like a plethora of things I got to do with my time. So those are like my main focus. So like if I'm a coin, you flip me one side, I'm gonna land on coding. You flip me the other side, I'll land on my business. You feel me? And besides that, like other coin is like the new job I'll have. But I've been good, man. Kind of been trying to like audit my circle in a sense, because I have like a lot of people who like will want my attention, a lot of people I want to connect with, but just being careful with my time and energy, bro. Like I was just speaking to my friend about this. I feel like when I was younger, I had a lot more people around me, both in terms of like platonic and romantic, and it was bugging me up because I'm like, yo, why is that not the case now? And I'm like, I'm not trying because I really don't care. No, let me not read. I do care, but I care about reaching my goals a bit more. So even if there's not as much friends around me now, I'm trying to get back to the place where I know that there's a ton of friends. In Florida, I definitely got a dozen or so people I'd really like to connect with down there as well. Because I have friends in Philly, of course, but like we just don't vibe or see each other as much, which is crazy. Like I'm in Philly, but it's almost like I'm here by myself. And when I was in Florida, it was almost like I wasn't there. I was there with like a group and like a community. That's the other part I want to move, because I love Philly, but there's not really much keep me here. I just have like my mom and like a handful of friends here. So I rather go to like Florida where it's warm, tropical. I have like a dozen plus friends. I'd rather do that. But yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. I just like washed my hair earlier with like hot water, apple cider vinegar, and Dr. Bronner's. I want some aloe vera, right? But to me, I was like the aloe vera drink, and I put a little bit of that in my hair, but it's not the same thing as actual aloe vera. I'll probably like use it next time because I was gonna buy some, but no, probably just do it next time. Yeah, man, I've been enjoying myself, man. I've been enjoying my company, been enjoying my time. I'm really excited, bro. I'm really excited for you to see about my website, bro. Cause my like website is really gonna be like YouTube is cool, right? But I'm telling you, bro, like majority of my content, majority of me and my essence is gonna be on my website. So definitely when I like have the domain and like the trademark and like the server set up, I'm gonna definitely like promote my website so you could like go further into my content because I have like a ton of content, both stories, poems, images, ideas, project ideas. I want to start making music, so definitely like keep up with me. And like if you have like a platform as well, and you feel like we have like a similar vibe, definitely like let me know. You feel me? Because I'm all for the collab vibes. My friend Misa, you're gonna love it. My friend Misa, she just got done with the we recorded like this 2-hour like interview podcast type thing where she was just like interviewing me on like the raw and the free stuff and just life in general. Probably one of the most beautiful parts of the year, like seriously. So I'm very excited for when she posts that, and I'm definitely gonna share it with you as well. But yeah, I hope you're good, be well. I'm sending you love from a distance. I'm sending you love through the screen. I'm sending you love through the ethers. And yeah, peace, love, light. Love you.